What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Gervonta Tank Davis. Get this, Gervonta Tank Davis names the only man that could beat him. Wow, coming off a stoppage, win over Ryan Garcia in what was the biggest fight of the year so far. Davis is now undoubtedly one of the hottest properties in boxing. Tank competes in one of the most competitive divisions in the sport, with Devin Haney controlling all the belts. Shakur Stevenson brand as many of the future ruler Lomachenko, still proving he can mix it up with the best. And a fiery interview where Davis was told that there are three people in the world that could beat him: Haney, Stevenson, and Davis himself. Tank agreed with one of the names, believing he only has to worry about getting beat himself. And this is what he said. He said, "You got the last one right. That's the only person that could beat me. Gervonta Tank Davis, that's the only person. Those others cannot touch me at all. They've all been in the ring with me. They've all been in the ring, and I've cracked them both. I've cracked both of them. Devin Haney is no 50-50 fight. How you going to keep me off of him when he's got no power? I sparred him twice. The first time his father took him out of the ring, I almost knocked him out in Floyd's gym. Did they tell you that? Did they tell you that?" Be prepared, because I'm coming straight for him. Okay, Davis seems that the money fight, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm assuming he was talking about Lomachenko. So let's backtrack. With the names believing he only has to worry about getting beat by himself. Okay, well, it's by himself. And let me counterpunch. Stevenson would give Tank more problems because he would be more stylistically savvy. He would be more challenging. He would be more technical. He would do more than someone like Haney. Haney, at 135, maybe at 140 would be a different fight, because I think Devin Haney would fill in to where Devin Haney's supposed to be. Devin Haney don't belong at 135 no more, people. He don't. And we have to take it in consideration for Devin Haney. Devin Haney, since I don't believe that he's supposed to be at 135, I think he did good as he's going to be at 135 against Lomachenko. That's the best you're going to get. If you keep him there and you keep him trying to make weight and you keep him trying to drain himself, he's not going to perform like he's supposed to perform. He's supposed to be at 140. So maybe at 140, Devin Haney can be a threat or somewhat of a force or a challenge for Gervonta Tank Davis, but not at 135. Okay, at 135, he scorches him. He fries him. He refries him. He does. And I think that Gervonta say, I'm the only person that can beat me is himself. Well, Tank has all the skills. He can take a shot. He's fair-skinned. We've seen him take shots. We've seen a Leo Santa Cruz fight. That's why I think guys like, I would like to see Davis in there with Linares. Why not? If Linares is still game, if he's still okay, if he's still able, he could give him a pretty good fight with the fast hands and stuff like that. But what I've learned, Ryan Garcia is very one-dimensional. It is what it is. I think he was looking for the left hook. I think he was nervous. I think, I just started a fight because it was getting boring. No, you lost your cool and you didn't really know what to do. So you started to blindly attack Gervonta and you got countered. That's what happened to Ryan Garcia. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis, as far as Lomachenko goes, Loma may or may not be too old. But, the question you ask yourself, why hasn't that fight happened already? Why was Teofimo Lopez the first guy to fight Loma, where Gervonta is 4 years older than him? These questions have to be asked, and you got to revert back to his promoter, a guy that didn't want to see that fight happen at the time until he got mad. All of a sudden, he wanted to see that fight happen. What kind of pettiness is that? You're trying to protect your fighter, but then, hey, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Right, so... but is Gervonta Tank Davis his own worst enemy? Maybe. But I do still think that there is a challenge for him. Because, just because you take out Ryan Garcia hasn't fought anyone besides who? Luke Campbell, which was okay. Lomachenko scorched him, right? And who? Fortuna, which is he's a veteran at this point. Past his prime, he's had his best times against, Robert Easter and those guys. So if anything, he's done. You know what I mean? So again, who else and what else have you done in the division before getting the Gervonta Tank Davis fight? Okay, so maybe not. I think if anything, Gervonta Tank Davis is probably the favorite because he not only does he have the skill, the power, the speed, he also has that gift. So he has the speed, the power, the skill, and all the other stuff. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Gervonta Tank Davis naming the only person that can beat him is himself. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.